are live. You see what I say? We telling you we are live.
Live and direct.
And we came on, we find 5 people on already. See? They were waiting. That's one thing I can say about like this tribe. They be faithful as hell. And man, I appreciate them for that. You
Yeah.
know, the fact that we have a group of nosy people just like me. I appreciate y'all, every single nosy one of y'all. Okay, I love every single one of you nosy, you know what. And now, thank y'all for showing up. This your boy Astro. We about to do another live exclusive. You know, I always celebrate when there is a young god, a young king sitting on the side of me about to do a session. For me, I feel like the whole world shifts when the mind is healed. To me personally, that's how I feel. Because, you know, it's just overwhelmingly strong the amount of females who experience healing sessions from me. But when a young man comes to the same thing, it's like special. You know what I mean? And they like to say I give men more specialities because yo, they're very rare. It's
Right.
very rare to have and not only that, very rare to have a young man.
Yeah, I mean, males don't like opening up like that.
This is
That's why.
true. But see, that's the reason why is because they don't have balance within the energy.
Right.
You have to have balance within your masculine and feminine energy. Know fully well that you are a man and that you are this, in particular, in this lifetime, heterosexual. There's nothing wrong with that. But, however, know fully well that the masculine and feminine energy resides in every single soul. It's when you take that on to too much masculine and too much feminine, it's when you're out of balance.
Right.
And it's all about balance. You feel what I'm saying? And you are a balanced individual. And I think that's awesome. You know, some people will probably, say differently.
Of
And
course.
people always have their own understanding of life. Look at the mood I'm in today. You see that? Nice and calm, serene. I like these mood rings. They really, really bring out like, you know, the mood you're in today. And uh tell the please what's your name? What's your name, man?
Nicholas Payne.
Y'all hear that? He bring the pain. I'm sure you say that all the time, right? I'm sure that's a slogan you could be like, yo,
Yeah,
I bring the
I did
pain.
it all.
You did it all right?
Major pain is one of them.
Major pain?
That's the yeah, that's the
Oh
most one right there.
boy. I know when you think about the major pain, when you think some people think about the movie, the show,
Right,
right?
right.
But then I know the Naughty Corner crew, they think about it in the Naughty Corner kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you bring the pain, oh,
Right.
you bring the pain. And you ain't talking to y'all. You know, I ain't talking to y'all. All right. But yeah, so and where you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to New York. You know, I lived in New York inside the Bronx for like, 7 years on and off.
Okay.
You know, um, I liked it, but it's just so cold down there. You know what I mean? To me,
You gotta adapt to it.
yeah, I like warmth. Warmth. All right. And then what's the reason why you wanted to do the session?
Man, I feel like my spirit just needs some healing. That's it, for real. Gotta get to the bottom of it. I gotta find out what's going on. I feel like I take 2 steps in life and 4 steps back.
Backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. And if y'all don't know, this is Cheryl's son. Your only son?
No,
No?
have one more.
You have one more. So you the youngest
Yeah.
son?
Hmm.
You the youngest son. That's pretty cool, man. You know. And tell me something. If somebody would want to connect with you and see like, so what is your passion basically?
Mm, getting money.
Getting money. Getting money. You
It's
heard that?
everybody's passion.
I guess in some way, form, or fashion. It's
It's
not
yeah,
everybody.
right, right, right. It's
My,
not everybody's passion, but
see, so for me, let me tell you something. My passion, I always say this, and I had a quote on this on Facebook that do not try to acquire things, try to become. Because the more you become, the more you acquire.
right, that makes sense.
See, they could take away what you acquire, but they can never take away what you become.
Okay.
Only you can lose what you became. You feel me?
That's deep, yeah.
And by you doing that, by you becoming more of whatever it is that you want to be, and by more, then the money flows. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I could tell you now, like
I hear you,
I
man.
was in, I used, I gave up when I was inside, when I gave up, when I went on my spiritual journey. I was like, the hell with money, I'm gonna just serve the Lord. I went, I started, I went for, um, it was called, oh gosh, I don't know what it called. I basically gave a service for a year
Mm-hmm.
of helping to build people's houses
Okay.
for free. Like the only thing I asked the people for was for food to be fed.
Right.
And I dedicated a whole year of not being, and this is the point, I, it came at a price because, my baby mom, my first baby mom, my daughter's mom, she was inheriting that. She was like, this fool, let me put this boy in child support because he needs to make sure so and so. And I was like, you know what? I was so young. And,
Right. But
so,
you was being real selfless. That's a selfless act.
right,
So,
right. But then some people don't get that fact. But, now my daughter's like one of my cornerstones of
right.
my business. You know what I mean? And like, so I understand, but like I said, I wanted to become more.
Right.
And in order to become more, at very moment in time, you're going to acquire things. You're going to acquire those stuff. It's going to come by you being more.
Right.
You see, Michael Jordan didn't want to acquire things. He wanted to become more. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James wanted to become more. Michael Jackson didn't want things. He just wanted to become more.
Right.
And after you become more, those things
Yeah,
fall.
everything gonna come with it.
Right. So, like I said, it's deep, but it's truth. And we're gonna get directly into, but however, I just want people to see the whole technique behind, because I do it once or twice, because people gonna be feeling like they're in a hypnotic state, but they're in a hypnotic state.
Right.
Like you're in a hypnotic state now. I still give you the pre-suggestion, so you're still in a sort of a pre hypnotic state, which means that the moment that I give you a suggestion, that to go in a relaxed state, you're gonna go in a relaxed state. But just for the people to see, get a little visualization. I normally do it once every so and so, but this would be the closest I'll put this two together.
Right.
If you're willing, if you're open to
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have you stand up right over here. We just move these stuff so they don't see my messiness.
Mhm.
Just put it right there. This is my gum. Then I got my rum bottle. I'm just playing. It's a water bottle, guys. It's a water bottle. All right. I'm gonna turn this around like this, and I'm gonna put this over here like this, so I can be able to see. There you go. And let me put this up some more, so be able to. Cause you're a tall kind of guy. You ain't no short dude. You know what I mean? You bring the pain.
So like,
Now, let me put this light on, and there you go. And I want you to stand right here, right there. There you go. Put this in your pocket. That's where this could hang. This could be right in your pocket. Put it right there, right there. Let me move my slippers out the way. And I want you to focus on me. Even though I'm a little shorter than you, I'm a little smaller than you. You got that giant thing going on. I want you to give me a hand. Sleep all the way down. Drifting, floating, floating, drifting. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you can allow yourself to go in a deep state of relaxation. That's it. Just letting go. That's it. With every rub of your shoulder, sending you more and more relaxed. And with every rock of your body, sending you more and more relaxed. That's it. I'm going to count from 5 to 0. And when I reach 0, I'm going to say the word wide awake. When I say the word sleep again, you can allow yourself this time to go 1,000 times deeper, more relaxed than what you are right now. As I start to count now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Hey, welcome back. Give me a hand. I want you to look at me. You're looking through me and not at me. Loosen them. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling. That's it. Now I want you to focus on the spot that's lying in your hand. As the hand comes towards your forehead slowly, the focus in your eyes will start to change. As your eyes get heavy, close your eyes now. Sleep all the way down, drifting, floating. Floating, drifting. That's it. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you can allow yourself to go quickly, calmly, deeply into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again, and when I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake when I say the word sleep again this time. You are going to allow yourself to go 100,000 times deeper, more relaxed than what you are right now. If you understand the words I've said, and acknowledge that, nod your head to let me know. There you go with your acknowledgement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Focus right here, right here, right there. Focus, focus, focus. Follow that spot. And sleep all the way down, drifting, floating, drifting. Each and every time it's just the way sleep, you can allow yourself, with your permission, to go quickly, calmly, deeply into that state of relaxation, or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. Now, when I count from 5 to 0 again, when you awaken, you're going to realize that that hunger you had before does not exist. As a matter of fact, it's going to feel as if you've already eaten a whole full meal to the point where you won't even think about being hungry. As a matter of fact, you're completely filled. And when I awaken you this time, you are going to go into a deep, relaxed state when I say the word sleep, a million times deeper. When I awaken you, that will be your reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Focus right here. That's it. That's it. Right here. Sleep all the way down, drifting, floating, drifting. Now, as with every rub of your shoulder, send you more relaxed, and the more relaxed you are, the more deep you go, and the more deep you go, the more relaxed you become, the more relaxed you become, the more deeper you go. That's it. Loose and limp, loose and limp. That's it. Now, I'm going to stand up nice and erect. You're going to stay in this very relaxed state with your eyes completely closed and stay directly in the relaxed state. That's it. As you're there. With every rub of your shoulders, and you're more relaxed. And the more relaxed you are, the more deep you go. The more deep you go, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed you become, the more deep you go. This state that you're in is called a pre-induction. And you are in a very deep, relaxed state. And when I touch your right hand, all the tension from your body you've been carrying around from a child is going to enter into that hand. Making that hand as stiff as a steel rod, as stiff as a steel rod when I touch it on. Now, we're going to rest that steel rod on this shelf right there. And as it's resting there, as you're in this very relaxed state, when I awaken you, I want to touch that hand. You're going to go into a deeper state of hypnosis, as a matter of fact, 100,000 times deeper in a state of hypnosis. Now, when I awaken you, you're going to realize that that hand is very stiff, but not be able to bend, move. The more you try to bend it, the more it becomes stiffer and stiffer. The more stiffer it becomes, the more you realize that you will not be able to bend that hand. That'll be your reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. There you go. How you feeling? I know. You're saying, don't worry, when I touch you this time, you're going to go in a relaxed state and sleep all the way down. That's it. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. And when I awaken you this time, you're going to get ready for your quantum healing. Sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing every single thing is completely real and accurate. You're going to trust your intuition. That little small voice in the right side of your brain that just whispers the truth will be the guiding factor in your session. You're not going to doubt, analyze, criticize, doubt, question, rationalize at all. You will be the objective observer, and as you observe, as you hear, as you know, you are going to relay that information smoothly, calmly, without resistance. When I awaken you, that will be your reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Let's go. Now you can lay down. Let's go. As you can see, that's called the induction. Okay. All right. So Nick, you can lay down. Let me turn the camera on you because this is all about you, bro. It's nothing about nobody else but you. That's right. Get as comfortable as you can. Awesome. Excellent. Just give me a half a minute. I'll be right with you. This is what happens. All right. All right. I just want to send a quick shout out. Listen, I want to send a quick shout out to Nia Lash. Nia Lashes. I want you to understand. Look at my face. It looks very clean. I have all of the facial. My black hairs are completely gone. She provided a service. She's an esthetician, and now my face looks very very clean, guys. I'm ready for the camera just as much as Nick is. And shout out to Nia Lash. Excellent job on my face. I feel like I have a new face. I feel young and vibrant. I mean, I always feel that way, but yes, you made it even more. Made it even more. You know, a reality for me. All these phones here from you, and I want you to give me a hand. Loosen them, loosen them. That's it. I want you to focus on the spot, the line of my hand, as you do. As you focus on the spot, the line of my hand, as the hand comes with your forehead slowly. The focus in your eyes will start to change. As you feel my hand, squeezing your hand in a pulse like as you lay comfortably in that sofa. As your eyes start to get heavier, 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 and sleep all the way down, drifting, floating, floating, drifting. Each and every time I suggest the word sleep, you're going to allow yourself, with your permission, to go quickly, calmly, and deeply into that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I'm going to count from 5 to 0 again. And when I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake again. When I say the word sleep, you're going to allow yourself this time to go 1 million times deeper, 1 million times deeper, more relaxed than what you are right now. As I start to come down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Focus right here. And sleep all the way down. All the way down, drifting and floating, floating and drifting. Just allowing yourself to become more and more relaxed. That's it. Each and every time I suggest a way to sleep, you're going to allow yourself, with your permission, to go quickly, calmly, and deeply in that state of relaxation or even deeper. Any sound that you hear other than my voice will only help you focus on my voice from this point on. I want to count from 5 to 0 again. And when I reach number 0, I'm going to say the words wide awake. When I say the word sleep again, you're going to allow yourself this time to go 1 billion times deeper, 1 billion times deeper. As I start to count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Focus right here and sleep all the way down 1 billion times deeper. 1 billion. That's it. Just allowing yourself to give yourself permission to be more and more relaxed with every breath that you take, sending you deeper and deeper, sending you more and more relaxed. Now, I'm going to count from 5 to 0. When I reach 0, you're going to allow yourself to be in a beautiful place. This could be a garden, a beach, a park, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you, this place, and reality will be one and the same. You, this place, and reality will be one and the same. Sensing as if you're there, feeling as if you're there, believing that you're there, knowing that you're there. You're going to be there completely in your mind's eye. As I start to count now, you're going to sense and feel as if you're there. 5, 4, 3. When I reach number 0, allowing yourself to be there completely. Sensing and feeling is the only thing that matters. The seeing comes all the way after. Sensing, feeling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. As you allow yourself, with your permission, to slowly but surely be there completely. And when you're there, let me know by saying the word yes. Remember, sensing and feeling is the only thing that matters. Let me help your visualization out a bit. I want you to imagine that you're holding 3 helium-filled balloons on a string, on strings, 3 strings. A red balloon, a yellow balloon, and a green balloon. And when you're imagining holding those 3 balloons, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
I want you to release the red balloon into the sky, into that beautiful blue sky, through the white clouds, allowing it to make a soft dance with the wind as it goes up, higher and higher, into that beautiful, soft blue sky. Higher and higher, going through those amazingly bright white clouds. As you feel the grass underneath your feet, as you allow for that visualization of the balloon to go higher and higher, that red balloon just taking its way all the way up into the sky, higher and higher. And until it becomes a small dot and completely disappearing. And when it has completely disappeared, let me know by saying the word yes.
Everything went black.
Just allow yourself to sense, feel whenever it goes dark. Because of that 2 out of 2, you're going to allow yourself to use your left brain a little too much is a habit of yours. Now allow yourself to sense, feel, and believe that red balloon is all the way up in the sky. Going higher higher and higher until it completely disappears. Whenever you rationalize, analyze, it's going to always go black because in any part of your left brain causes it to go dark. So you're going to be the objective observer from this point on. And when you even have a sense of knowing that it's disappeared, just let me know by saying the word yes.
Still black.
Try sensing and feeling. Remember, seeing is an added thing. Sense, feel, believe, and know. If you try to jump ship of any one of those, you will not see. This is not a seeing to believe experience. This is a believing to see experience. You're coming at it from a left brain perspective, which will only have you to see the back of your eyelids. Remember, sensing, feeling, believing, knowing. Sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing. And allow for yourself to be there completely. Looking at the other two balloons you have in your hand, the yellow and the green. And when you could focus on the other two balloons that's in your hand, let me know by saying the word yes. Nick, what's that voice saying to you? Whatever that sound is. You may think it's your own words. What is that being said in the background?
You have them.
Repeat that.
You have them.
That I
You have the
haven't.
balloons.
Right. Now, in a few moments, release both of them, all of the balloons that's in your hands, into the sky. Remember, not trying to see, but giving a sense of knowing that you've already released it and that you're using your senses of sensing, feeling, and believing and knowing. And when you felt as if all three of the balloons are completely disappearing in the sky, just using your sense of feeling, just let me know by saying the word yes, and believing that they're completely disappeared.
Yes.
Awesome. Now I want you to use that same sense and have a feeling that you are in a beautiful garden, allowing yourself to be there. It doesn't have to be a seeing, just a sense of feeling. I want you to get a sense and a feel of grass beneath the bottom of your feet. The way you felt the last time you felt grass. The way it felt underneath your feet. I want you to remember the last time you hear the sound of a beautiful garden. The insects, the birds, the animals, the wind. The way the sounds of the trees and the leaves make when the wind dances with the tree. The soft feeling of just being in nature. And when you've allowed yourself to be there completely in your mind, just sensing and feeling as if you're there, let me know by saying the word yes. Remember now, just allow for my words to create those dances, those images. Forcing it would only be like using your left brain. Control and force is left brain activity. Just allow for your mind to become completely blank. Allow for my words to paint that picture in your head. And just imagine that as I speak, that you are standing in a beautiful, beautiful place. Allowing yourself to be there fully. 1 second at a time. Now, I want you to feel the essence of the trees and the wind and the sounds of the animals. Allow yourself to be there, just being there completely. And when you've allowed yourself to be there, just let me know by saying yes. If not, just let me know by saying the words no.
No.
I'm going to waken you in 3 seconds. And we're going to take another avenue of getting you there. 3, 2, 1, 0. And eyes wide awake. Hey, you're using too much of your left brain.
Thinking too much.
Yep. So like I said, you're in a state of hypnosis. However, this part is going into a lifetime. And this is not like a dream. Don't expect to see like a dream. Because this is way more different than a dream. This is going into your soul, which is in the deep crevices of your superconscious mind. All right. Now, the mind normally takes on its old habits of thinking and overthinking and forcing and so and so. And that habit will stop you from going any further. The mind has to be in a sense of balance, meaning not using left brain. The left brain is connected to you being a human being. So the only thing you're going to feel and see is the back of your eyelids. If you justify, if you rationalize, analyze, the left brain is connected to you being grounded to this earth. The right brain is connected to your higher self. And the more you release the power and control of the left brain, the easier it is to connect with your higher self. Now, because of that need of control in some way, form, or fashion, even though you're in a state of hypnosis right very this moment, if I was to say something, you'd be there. However, it's because of the habits that you've trained your mind to be. That's what I tell people all the time. Yesterday, how much did you pass on the 4 tests?
2.
2 out of 4. I told you yesterday, that'll be a 50-50 experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because if you let your left brain dominate your right brain, it'll be a little bit more hard for you.
Right.
And I believe that you can conquer this. I believe that you can go beyond this because I got faith in you. So what we're going to do is we can use the backdoor method. It's just a lot more left brain, but it also allows you to use your right brain as well. All right. So I want you to focus and allow yourself, with your own permission, to close your eyes. And I want you to allow yourself to listen to yourself, to feel yourself breathing in and out. The focus is on nothing else but your inhale and your exhale. Anytime that your mind wanders off, you say cancel and delete and remain and bring your focus back to the way your chest raises and lowers from your breath. Even start to feel how it feels the air leaving your nostrils. Just bringing your mind to one singular thought. And from there, as you continue to do that, breathing in and out, I'm going to recite over and over again a place. And this place will be painted in the back of your mind, your subconscious mind, as you only focus on your breath. And in a few moments, as you breathe in and out and focusing on your breath, nothing else, allow my words to jump in the back of your subconscious mind and paint a picture. And you're in a white room with white walls, a white door, a white ceiling, a white floor, white walls, a white door, white ceiling, white floors, a white wall, a white door, white ceiling, white floor, white walls, 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 white door, white ceiling, white floor. As you allow for that picture to paint in the back of your subconscious mind, when you are in that white room, as you focus on your breathing, allowing yourself to be in that white room, let me know by saying the words yes. Remember now, focusing only on your breath, allowing for that white room to paint this picture in your head. The same way how a computer loads up something that you wanted to print, just waiting for your left brain to be completely quiet, and allowing for those imagery of the white wall, even with a sense of knowing that you're there. Doesn't necessarily have to be visualization. It comes with a sense of knowing, sensing, and feeling that you're there. And when you sense and feel as if you're there, let me know by saying the word yes. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Allowing your eyes to open up completely. And what do you think is happening, bro?
Oh,
You're looking to see. You have an expectation.
that's what it is.
And no matter what I told you not to look to see. Your brain It's programmed itself to see, right? And this is not a see in order to believe, because that's the angle you're coming at.
Yeah.
As if you have the seed in order to believe it. This is not a see to believe experience. This is all a belief in order to see experience. It won't come from the left side. The left side only creates the back of your eyelids. The only thing you're gonna see coming from that angle is the back of your eyelids. Now I could do all the funny tricks, make your arm stiff,
Right.
make your belly feel as if you're hungry, but I cannot carry you into a
Yeah.
past life
Right.
without your brain being completely balanced. And this is why I tell people, even with the hemisync, the idea of using a sense of control and trust is important. Could you remember the two that you didn't pass?
Trust and control.
Trust and control. And the other two, following instructions subconsciously, you passed. Right, right. So those are the other two that I told you there'll be a 50-50 when you experience this. But, you already know what the exercise and work on. Don't try to see in order to believe. That's the idea of trust. All right. So we're almost at, let's just say we have about 20 more minutes. You do not try to see, sense, and feel. As a matter of fact, no. Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
You have a child. Where is your kid right now?
At all.
At home.
Mm-hmm.
With who?
The mom.
With who?
The mom.
With the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And you trust that that child is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can release that from your mind
Mm-hmm.
and not even think about it.
Right.
Right. You don't even have to paint the picture for that.
Mm-hmm.
You already know that that child is good.
Right.
With that same intensity is how you were supposed to experience this. Knowing fully well that you are there as opposed to trying to be there in order to see.
That's what I'm trying to, I don't know, I guess my mind trying to see something before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't see it first. You sense it, feel it, believe it, know it.
Right.
This is the equation of manifestation. Nothing in this world is created without that. Like I said, the earring you're wearing in your ears. Somebody sensed that there was a need for that. And then they felt as if they could make it.
Right.
And then they believed in their heart that they could put that together. And then they put in the effort into knowing how to make that earring. That's the sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing. They put a little action into it, which is the fourth, which is the fifth element.
Mm-hmm.
And then that earring is there. But you could not see any other part. You couldn't see the sensing, the feeling, believing. The only thing you could see is the earring. All right? So to learn how to know that every single thing in this world is created, not from seeing it first, but sensing, feeling, believing, and knowing. All right? This is a creative effort. It's the right brain. All right? All right. So you're going to try this one more time. I want you to just know fully well that you have to trust your senses and your feeling, even if it's a knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you know your child is safe without having to be there, without having to see it. Do you have to see that child? No, because you already know in your heart that that child is safe.
Right.
You can probably picture in your mind your baby with the baby mama right now. Can you? Right. Because you trust that. You have to trust this process.
Right.
All right? So I want you to close your eyes and allow for your ability to be in control of your own environment. There's nobody forcing you. There's nobody here to tell you what to do. I am just plainly your guide. I want you to remember a place that you've been that you felt was the most beautifulest place you've been before. Just remember how it looked, how it felt, how your mind reacted when you were there at that very moment in time. Remember the sounds of that place, the physical feeling of it. I want you to go back there in your mind to that very moment. And when you're allowing yourself, with your permission, to be there, just give me a nudge by letting me know that you're there in your mind by saying the word yes when you're there.
Yeah.
I want you to describe that place to me so I can also understand where you are
Like a pier.
up here. And describe it to me fully, please.
Like a long, narrow walkway out to the ocean.
Hmm. I want you to give me a description of the ocean. How does it look for you?
Blue.
Hmm. Is it smooth or is there waves crashing?
Smooth.
I want you to feel the texture of the ground that you're on.
Wood grain.
Mm, awesome. Now I want you to remember how any of the plant life looked. Remember that picture. Take a photographic picture that is planted in your mind about one of the leaves or the trees or the flora. The flora is in the area, and I want you to imagine yourself going over to one of those and holding that leaf. Even if you didn't do it at that point in time, just place yourself in that moment of holding it now. And when you're doing that, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, I want you to do a little bit more further right now. I want you to imagine that you're zooming in on the leaf of that one particular leaf, the lines, the intricate details of it. And allow yourself to be basking in the idea that one leaf could be so intricate that all the emphasis that was placed into making you is far greater than that one leaf. And allow for yourself to be engulfed in that energy, that vibration of being connected to something very great, greater than yourself. Allow for that feeling to flow through your body, giving you this euphoric feeling of just knowing how good it feels to be a part of something great, like a team or a group effort. And bask in that feeling. And when you are engulfed in that feeling, let me know by saying the words yes.
Yes.
And I fully well that you are definitely a team player, even though you are a strong individual. Now I want you to just have the feeling of the sun that's piercing through the clouds, to burst a beam of light down towards you, and feel how the energy of the sun touches your skin, how it made you felt, made you feel alive, made you feel like you were present. Now allow yourself to flow with that energy, and you're doing excellent. Great. And allow for that light, that beam of light, to just flow through you, seeing it in ways that you didn't before, allowing for the molecular structure of that light, the energy of it, to do its part from a more X-ray vision point perspective. And when you engulf yourself in that feeling, allowing yourself to feel the energy of that sun blowing and touching your skin and flowing through you, let me know by saying the word yes.
Yes.
Now fully know that you are now protected by that light. That light is the Christ consciousness. Now, I want you to find yourself all the way to the end of that pair. Same pair you've in. But this time, there will be a cave. It's almost at the end of that pair. Allow yourself to find that cave. Allow yourself to be very inquisitive of what's inside that cave. And you know that that cave is filled with nothing but beautiful stones and rocks. And enough light for you to navigate. Once you are at the beginning of that cave, let me know you're there and I sing the words, yes.
Yes.
Now you're going to step down into this beautiful cave with every number that I count. And as you step down, knowing fully well that you are completely safe, and you allow with your permission to let my voice guide you from this point on. As you step in now, 10, deeper and deeper into your soul, into your superconsciousness. 9, deeper and deeper. 8, deeper and deeper into this beautiful cave. 7, deeper and deeper. 6, 5, just allowing yourself to be even smoothly moving through this beautiful cave. 4, with your inquisitory, allowing yourself to feel and know what is the bottom at the end of this cave. 2,
It's a wall.
it's a wall. 1, as you're right there at that wall, allow yourself to be present at that wall. And now that you're at that wall, unbeknown to you, there's a pickaxe and a shovel in the distance, short distance away from you. For the determination that you have, you're going to use this pickaxe to break this wall. Find yourself having that pickaxe in your hand. And with every number that I count, from 20 down to 0, will be every stroke you do to break this wall, and behind this wall is a lifetime that is still holding you back. When you break that wall, you're going to walk out of that wall, through that door, into a different body, different time, different era, a different place. 20, as you give it one strong swing. 19, every stroke. 18, 17, allowing yourself to knock holes smaller and smaller. 16,
Breathing.
15, just allowing yourself to regain itself. And when it is regain itself and you feel yourself moving again, just let me know. I say the word yes.
I feel like I'm freezing.
You're cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you're going into a relaxed state. And you're in a relaxed state. This lifetime is probably one where you were cold in a different state. Now allow yourself to continue to break whole through that wall. 15, 14. Allowing yourself to, even though that cold persists, that you must get to the bottom of this lifetime. 13. Giving it stronger and stronger swings. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. As you feel a little bit more of that coldness flowing through. 8. 7. 6. As it becomes more and open. 5. 4. As you can see through that wall. 3. 2. 1. And the final swing. 0. And as you burst through that wall, allowing yourself to walk through, and you're going to notice something about yourself. Your body is completely changed. A sensing and feeling of yourself completely changed. And for a few moments when I touch your heart, all of your emotions will be tied to that experience, that lifetime. Now allow yourself to let the feelings and the emotions that flow through you at that point in time to flow through you as if you're experiencing it now. And get a sense and a feel of your body in that lifetime. For this is a lifetime that you've experienced. Whatever that coldness you're feeling, I want you to get a sense and a feel of the area you're in. And describe that for me, please. Get a feel of it, a sense. And allow for the words to flow through your mind as they do right now. This is your right brain speaking to you, your higher self. And tell me, what are you feeling from that place?
Snowy.
It's snowy.
A lot of snow.
And get a sense or feel of your hands. Take a look if you're wearing the gear that is to protect you from the snow. Are you?
Gloves on.
Gloves. Get a sense and a feel of your body size in that lifetime. Also,
Medium size.
and get a sense and a feel if you are male or female in that moment in time.
Male.
For in a moment when I snap my fingers this time, you can allow yourself to visualize you holding a mirror to be able to look at your facial features in that lifetime. You will have that in your hand. Now, hold that mirror up to your face and describe yourself at that point in time, whether it be through seeing, sensing, feeling, or knowing. And tell me, what's the color of your skin in that lifetime?
And white.
You're white. And the color of your eyes?
Blue.
Blue. Is your hair visible or is it hidden underneath?
I've coat on.
You have a coat on. We're going to forward you to your home at that point in time. You're going to be directed in front of your home as that coldness subsides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now. And I want you to allow yourself to be there and describe that home to me so I could also be there with you as well.
Cabin.
It's a cabin. I want you to walk in that cabin and see who occupies that home with you.
Lady.
I want you to get a sense and a feel of that lady. As a matter of fact, you're going to know exactly what that soul is to you. It's just going to be a sense of knowing. Since you're really tied to that lifetime, when I tap your forehead, you're just going to know exactly what that person is to you. Now,
My wife.
that's your wife.
Mhm.
Get a sense and a feel. If that energy, that soul is in direction in this lifetime with you in this moment in time, you're just going to feel the energy. Because energy cannot change form, it doesn't destroy. You could always sense an energy signature. And even if that soul has a different body, you're just going to know who that person is. I don't want you to tell me if you recognize that soul in this lifetime.
Yeah.
Who is that soul to you now?
My daughter.
Repeat that for me.
My daughter.
Your daughter. And no, it's cold. You're just going to warm yourself up in a blanket. That's it. And do you have any kids at that point in time?
No.
Now, as you retire to that lifetime, all the information are going to come real easy for you. When I tap your forehead, you're going to know exactly what your name is at that point in time. Now, and tell me that name that came directly to your subconscious mind.
Kevin.
Kevin. How old are you at that point, Kevin?
22.
You're 22. And tell me which part of the world do you live in at that point in time, Kevin?
Alaska.
You live in Alaska. You're also going to know exactly what year it is at that point in time.
1973.
1973. Now, something happened in that lifetime, Kevin. You're going to be there. Whatever that moment was. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you're there now.
I'm in water.
And what's happening?
I think I'm drowning.
What happened? Were you going fishing or something?
The boat's by.
Oh. And tell me, is there anybody around?
No.
You're drowning by yourself?
Yes.
And as you're drowning, are you feeling a sense of fear?
Yes.
I want you to repeat after me. As you're experiencing that, I want you to say, in that experience, in this experience,
This experience.
as I'm drowning,
As I'm drowning,
I realize
I realize
that experience, that experience
that experience
has no more effect on me
has no more effect on me.
as Nickholas.
As Nickholas.
I release that fear,
I release that fear,
that anger,
that anger,
resentment,
resentment,
animosity,
animosity,
also embarrassment,
embarrassment,
and guilt
and guilt
from that lifetime.
in that lifetime.
I've learned my lesson.
I learned my lesson.
I'm ready to move on.
Ready to move on.
When I touch your heart, you can release that feeling of fear, of cold, of being just abandoned and not having any help, learning and feeling as if you have to do everything on your own. When I touch your heart, you release that from your soul. Now, I'm going to forward to where your soul leaves your physical body, Kevin, floating above, following the light in the spirit world. As you release that feeling of being cold and going higher and higher, following that light, going higher and higher. And tell me, how does it feel to be outside of a body?
Free.
Feels light, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Floating.
Now, allow yourself to follow that light all the way into spirit world. And when you're there, directly in spirit world, let me know by saying the words yes. It's a different kind of feeling being there. And you're going to recognize some energies that are there for you. And also, you're going to recognize my energy. I'm going to be there with you in 3, 2, 1, 0, as I'm there with you now. And when I'm there with you and you feel my energy, let me know by saying the words yes.
Yes.
I want you to get a sense and a feel of my energy while I'm in spirit world with you. And tell me, what do you feel for my presence in spirit world?
Love.
That's right. I want you to ask spirit world me, how many lifetimes have I spent in connection with you?
9.
And have him to tell you exactly what he was to you in the most recent lifetime.
Brother.
That's right. And have him to guide you before the council, the review team. The council that reviews all lifetimes. And have him to download into you all the secrets of spirit world, why it exists, what goes on, the happenings. And we're going to make our way close to the council as we arrived in front of them. Now, I get a sense and a feel of how many beings are there in the council for you in that lifetime.
4.
4. And do they feel as if you met your purpose in that lifetime as Kevin?
No.
What do they feel that you should have gotten right, that you didn't do?
I'm gonna protect my family.
Right. Okay. So you felt the sense of loss, and that's all right. And have them to give you some encouraging words in this lifetime as Nickholas, so that you can stay on the path that you should be.
He said, "You're not lost. You have guidance."
Awesome.
They're with me.
Beautiful. Now, in a few moments, let's leave their presence, giving them gratitude for being your guides and also being your spirit team. And as we leave their presence, going back in the spirit world, your Akashic records will fall down directly in front of you. This is your book of life, your soul's journey. Every single lifetime you've lived, in every galaxy and every universe is stored in this book. It's going to turn into your pages as now it's Nickholas Payne. You're going to see your name, your date of birth, and also a picture of how you look. You're gonna scroll down and take a look at total amount of lifetimes you've lived here on Earth. I want you to call that number out loud for me, please.
1,200.
1,200. Take a look as you scroll down at how many of those did you actually get right?
83.
83. Now you can take a look at the 1,200. How many of those have you lived with your mother?
54.
54. Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your father.
1,082.
1,082. Take a look at how many lifetimes you've lived with your now girlfriend.
5.
5. Take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your first child.
12.
And take a look how many lifetimes you lived with your second child.
2 or 22.
Yes.
2
222?
or 22.
22. And take a look at how many lifetimes you lived with your unborn child. The soul that resides and it's going to be in that child.
132.
132. Now, I want you to scroll down and take a look at how many spiritual gifts you've chosen to use in this lifetime.
5.
Out of 5, how many of those are you using and have developed?
2.
Out of those 5, how many of those are made to help you amplify, awaken, and activate?
All.
Awesome. Take a look at how many children you've chosen to have in this lifetime.
4.
4. Now I want you to scroll down and take a look at the challenges you set for yourself to overcome. And call them out loud for me, please. The top 3.
Love.
Love.
Caring.
Caring.
And
The other one will pop up. It's right there. If not, it's going to come later.
says love, caring, and family.
Yes. So those are your challenges, your souls, where you gain the most growth from, correct? Now you're going to take a look at what your purpose is in this lifetime. You're going to see that directly now.
My family, taking care of my family.
That's right. You're also going to see, scroll down and take a look at the career and the best business choice that you are to make going forward. And what would be the best choice for your soul?
Ownership.
Ownership. And take a look at what exactly that is for you.
Just say building.
This means real estate, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. You have to be a mogul. Now, allow yourself to flow all the way back to the gifts. And take a mental screenshot of those gifts as you see them there now. And before we go into that, you're going to see an amazing movie trail of your life between now and the next 20 years once you focus on overcoming your challenges and focus on your purpose. It's going to be as you're watching a movie trail of yourself. 5, as you start to sense it coming. 3, 2, 1, 0. And now. It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want as every single image that plays in your mind to be stamped in the back of your head, knowing fully well that this is what you are here for. Allowing for yourself to be steadfast, focused, and determined to make sure that this is the way that your life will turn out. And that movie trailer will stop playing now. I'm going to focus on those gifts. And I'm going to fulfill my contract that my soul has made with yours, which is amplifying, activating, and awakening your gifts. I'm going to speak directly to your physical body, to every cell, every atom, every fiber of tissue, every blood vessel, every strand of DNA, that any negative energy, vibration, or dis-ease that lay dormant, I declare and decree, be completely removed, gone, now. Speaking directly to your subconscious mind, that any negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions that may be blocking you and may not be serving your highest good, be completely removed, obliterated, now. Speaking directly to your superconscious mind, the seat to where your soul and also where your gifts lay dormant, that any blockages that stop the flow from your gifts be completely removed, now. Bringing those gifts into the subconscious mind and blending them with the body, bringing together mind, body, and soul, to bring in the physical those gifts to be used in connection to the souls that you have made a contract on using those gifts on. Knowing fully well that you are not the origin of those gifts, but only the vessel of which those gifts flow freely through. When I tap your forehead, those gifts will be amplified, activated, and awakened. Now, I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. And when I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake, feeling refreshed, energized, as if you slept for 8 hours, and as if you've been massaged by 1,000 hands. As a matter of fact, you're also going to feel as if you've eaten 1,000 calories. I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. When I reach 0, your eyes will be wide awake, feeling amazing, and ready to start your life. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and eyes wide awake. Welcome back, buddy.
I like that clip.
That look good, right? Yeah, that clip. That would really get people to be like, boy, you know what? I ain't stopping.
I was gonna ask you for that anyway.
But
I'm glad you already did.
You ain't gonna ask me nothing. You gotta understand that I'm a very gifted young being in this lifetime. So not all the things you gotta tell me or ask me. I just know. So how you feeling? You was feeling a little bit blocked, right?
Yeah, at first. It wasn't none coming through.
Yeah, it's because, I just knew exactly which one, with your help with releasing, we just needed to release the feeling of control. That was awesome. Look at the number 111. That's most people watching right now.
It's real good. Sorry it took me so long.
It ain't your fault, bro. It ain't your fault. Sometimes we've been programmed to think that the only thing we see is real when you have to really create our reality. We really create our reality.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? And I think you did an excellent job. I'd like to thank you for, sharing this with everybody.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you was ready to give up, but I wasn't giving up on you.
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was.
Yeah, I wasn't giving up on you,
My man.
All right? I was gonna give up on you. It's gonna be like, we gonna get this today.
I needed that. I really did. I needed that.
I know it was right there because I felt it and I saw it. That's why I was like, when you see that wall, he's like, it's a wall. I was like, okay, all right. I already know what method to use. And I already know when he senses a coldness, I was like, I see it. I already saw it in my mind. And I know where he's going. All right. I'm glad that you was able to get that.
Me too. My man.
Thank you for sharing with us. You could have been. And y'all, thank y'all for being so supportive. Y'all showing that love. I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere, but you choose to be with us. I appreciate you. I sure, Nick, appreciate you.
Definitely.
You say, oh. The kids events. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. So if I see, and I know if he even put in the work, even putting in the hemi sink and what have you, I know for once I break that barrier of the idea of control and allowing him to lead the way, and then me just stepping in and then letting him lead the way, and then kept it like that. I know realize that eventually he would allow me to just take the wheel, and that's how with this career that I'm in, patience is very, very important. And this is why when people be like, I want to be a part, I want to be a part. Mm-mm. If I look at your chart and I see you ain't got the amount of patience I got, I know for fully well that you will be running people out of the chair, and I can't have that. I can't have that. Let me do that. I'll know whether or not that person needs more work to be done. And that's why when people are like, so what, I'm gonna be 24, can I be here 24? I go to a whole vigorous. I'm gonna give people a whole vigorous amount of interview because this isn't easy work. You think it's easy because I make it look
But
easy.
no, it ain't easy. You definitely make it look easy.
Yeah, guys. So y'all be safe and y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I got another one downstairs. We're gonna see how this go. Thanks again, all of y'all. Love y'all. Y'all just amazing. Y'all was right there. Y'all was right there. Naughty crew, y'all behaved really good. I appreciate y'all. Y'all was just so in love. Oh my goodness. Like my friend like to say, oh my good. Oh my god. All right, y'all. Thanks again.